So here you go, Mr. Duane.
Come on, can we give it up for them one more time? Come on, y'all, make it loud. Can we give it up for them one more time? All right, I'm excited about this here. You guys are going to share that. Let's make sure that's on. There we go. All right, I'm excited about this panel here. I can't wait to jump into this conversation. But before we do, make sure we keep all of our responses to 90 seconds, okay? Because if you don't, our ED over here is going to be up my neck tonight, all right? y'all, we can laugh. It's okay. Good grief. Whoosh. All right, so I want you to take just about 90 seconds to introduce yourselves, and then we'll jump into the question, all right? All right.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Bray, and I'm a new ELS at the West Baltimore New Song Learning Center.
Oh, you could have took longer than that. Hello, my name is Ashley. I'm a parent at I was nervous. A ParentChild program at New Song.
Hi everyone, my name is Ana. I'm ELS with Esperanza Center. Thank you.
And again, I'm Duane Williams Jr., your host tonight, and I'm excited because this experience between the Parent-Child Plus community is one like no other, and we want to build that community very strong. Everyone say build. Build. We want to build that community very strong. And so today we have a few questions that we want you to ask. And hear me, we operate in transparency tonight. So I know there's some people in the room with pretty faces out there, but we want your honesty tonight as we talk about these questions, okay? All right? And so we're going to do it like we at a church funeral. If you see me stand up like this, that means your 90 minutes, your 90 seconds is up. All right, here we go. Here's a question for you guys, and I want you to answer this from the most sincere place. Can you tell us a little bit about your family and how you first got connected to the Parent-Child Plus program? And that's going to pertain to you two first.
Okay, yes. My 2-year-old Kanai and my 1-year-old son is a part of the program. We got connected. We seen Miss Bray and Miss Murray walking one day, and they seemed to connect with her. So I was like, I want to try this program. They told me about the program. I was like, that sounds good, and that's how I got involved in the program.
Now, I want to follow up real quick. Did you have any apprehensiveness about it when you first thought about it? Because this is your child, right? Did you have any apprehensiveness about it?
Absolutely, because my 2-year-old is very difficult. I'm sure a lot of people understand that. So yes, I did. I was apprehensive about any program because I want them to pay attention to her needs as I do, and it's hard to find that type of program that fits a parent's needs wholeheartedly. Like.
Okay. Would you like to answer that question?
Yeah. So with meeting Ashley, we were outside in the neighborhood, me and Miss Mary, and we were very, normally and casually approaching her, and we wanted to let her know, like, we are here for you, and, like, Parent-Child Plus is not like the rest, and what Miss Mary has instilled in me as a ELS, I was just like, this is serious. Miss Mary has been in New Song for years, so it's like you're from the community, so I felt like we were just trying to ensure her that she was in good hands, and I feel like she's now sees that.
I love that. I want to ask both of the ELS a question here, and maybe you guys can give us some insight on this. As an early learning specialist, how do you approach supporting families so that they feel confident in helping their children learn and grow at home?
Okay, our first step in that is introduce us as part of Esperanza Center and Catholic Charities. I mean, the trust is already built. The people know who we are and from where we are coming. So the community is open to give us their phone number and schedule the first introductory home visit. In that introductory home visit, we have something that calls the participation agreement. In that participation agreement, we says that you, the parent, you are the expert in your kid, and we are here to support you and to respect your values and your house, your space. When we say that, the community, the families is more open to share. Then we pass to bring the book. We bring the book in that visit, and we show up a little bit how the programs goes. So when the parents see that the child is smiling, that is engaging to the book, we say, Pop, come on, please. And they start to the practice. And when the parents see and feel that, they say, yes, I want to continue do this. And okay, you are here to support me. Okay, I'm more than open to keep these services.
I got an off-the-record question for both of the ELS. Do they offer good food when y'all come there? Because I know some parents. I just got to know. No, I'm just joking. I want to follow up. Would you like to answer that question? Oh, come on. I felt it. I felt you was like, please let me answer this question.
No, for real, because, and even what you said, like, we're not really supposed to accept things, but I had one of the grandparents, she offered me a Pepsi.
Come on here, Grandma.
Grandma,
come on here, Grandma.
But I would say the biggest thing is really respecting the boundaries and the way that parents already operate with their kids. And I love that, and that's one of the biggest things I love about ParentChild Plus and the model of respecting where the parents and the child is and building on that. I'm not coming in to change, to teach. I'm there to support and guide. And that gives me confidence, and I feel like that gives the parents confidence to know that we're not coming in trying to alter their reality. We're just coming in trying to enhance it. So that's what I love about it.
I love that. I want to come back to our family here. Give me your last name again. To the mom. What's your last name again?
Johnson.
Miss Johnson. Miss Johnson, I want to come to you, and I want to ask you this question. What does Parent Childhood Program mean to your family? What does it mean to you and your family as a whole?
Well, it means to me now, because at first I was a little apprehensive because
I love that honesty. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Miss Bray was very young, and Miss Murray kind of came with her and assured me of her, but I had to see her for myself, interact with my daughter. I was very, she young, but it overall worked out for the best with her and my daughter relationship. Is beautiful. What it means to me basically is a branch on your family tree, because now she's a part of our family. My daughter loves her, so now we got Miss Bray, I'm ready to go get Miss Bray for you because you don't know how to act. So so she definitely and so like she said, it doesn't make me feel like somebody's coming in and trying to tell me how to raise my child. It's somebody coming in to help me implement programs to help my child learn better. So I love that. She's basically a part of our family.
I want to applaud you for being open to the assistance of that. Can we give it up for her, y'all? I want to ask my ELS this question here. Both of you can answer, one of you can answer, and I know we're doing well on time because Doc is not on my back right now, so we're doing good. From your perspective, what changes do you see most often in the children and the parents as they go through the program?
Is as she say, we see the strengthening in the relation between parents and child, because this is something new for them. This is something new, how to play, how to guide. I mean, it is a new way to communicate. Now they realize that they don't have to yell at the child, that we can play and learn something. So in that perspective, when the parents are doing the relationship is getting better because they are understanding better between them. That is one. The second one is that the child get self-confidence. Because at the beginning, they don't know how to draw a circle. Mom, I need help for this. Mom, it's okay, perfect. Mom will support, and that is the relationship get better. But then they are drawing a horse and they don't need a mom. They are doing by themselves. So that self-confidence is much bigger and better. And third one is that the parents realize that they can be the first teacher. They don't have to wait until the school to their child start to learn. And they are taking a lot of responsibility. They are doing more and beyond that we expect. So, yeah, that's it.
Oh, I just wanted to see if it worked. I wanted to see if it worked. I want you to answer that question really quickly. Go ahead. I had to see if it worked one time.
Yeah, so I would say the comfort levels of the parent and the child change. And like Anna said, the confidence is definitely something that happens. And then also cheering the child on and letting them know, like, good job in their setting of their home is so important, because it's like, this is where they sleep, this is where they eat at, this is where, like, all of their life stuff is happening. So it's like being there, like a whole new person that they don't know, and then this educational toys and books and all this great stuff coming right in their house. When they leave out the house, Kanai likes to go on walks. They're even more like going like up, like it's even better for them. So I just feel like the home setting is really so vital to it all, because that switches the whole thing for them to really be ready when they actually leave out of the house.
I love this. Can we give it up for that, y'all? Ms. Johnson, I want you to be so transparent in this question here, and we're going to get you off the hot seat in just a minute. I promise you. What's one skill, idea, or habit you've learned from the program that you now use at home with your child? I want to say it again. What is one skill, habit, or a tool that you have learned from the program that you now have implemented in using at home with your child?
I kind of let her lead a little bit more, but I know it's okay to say, okay, we're going to try to do this and introduce new things. So I learned the skill of just not being afraid to offer new things, not really being apprehensive to new things, because that handicaps my child in the long run. But that's the skill that I could say I learned from the program. I've learned to let my child, but also give her the chance to say, hey, look, new thing. I want to try this new thing. I want to go this way. I want to do this. And it's okay to let her explore that with me being right there with her, letting her be herself. So.
Wow, that's amazing. Come on, let's give it up for that. I'm going to tell you, that's amazing. I grew up in a strict household, and we ain't advised nothing. You either did what mama said or it was on and popping, you know what I mean? But I love new parenting and some of the ways that it's going about. Here's my last question for our ELS. I want to ask you this. Why do you think the program like Parent Plus Child is important to our Baltimore community? So why do you think that this program is important to our Baltimore community? Remember 90 seconds. I will stand up this time. All right.
This program is very important. Also, our school system is getting better here in Baltimore. When we prepare our child to be, or our families to be ready for the school, that improvement, the school system is much bigger and better. So how can we prepare our families with this kind of program? How can we set up those families, bring them services like, okay, you will learn something new, but also we serve as resources. Like if you need food pantry, we can give you a referral. If you need clothing, we can give you a referral. So families learn and feel that the learning process could be easier if they have the support. So when the family feel that, they are more open to be part of the program, part of the learning process, and also be prepared to school. If our schools are good, our families are good, our community is in good situation.
I love that. Come on, let's give it up for that. One thing I can say, we're going to pass the mic really quickly, but one thing I do love, I love your passion for what you're doing. You could hear it spilling out your voice, out of both of your voices. Come on, we got 2 minutes and you got 90 seconds, okay?
Yes, I'm going to keep it short. So I grew up in the area, in the same neighborhood where New Song is, like born and raised in Pennsylvania Avenue, Sandtown area, and I feel like being a relatable person that grew up in that area and now is working there, I feel like that's a big part of the relatability and the trustworthiness of even Ashley, and I feel like she can connect with me on that level. And at the same time, like, I just think that with Baltimore people, period, sometimes people feel like in Baltimore people don't always follow through, or it's a scam, or this is not real and stuff like that. And I think just showing and proving that, no, this is serious, this is real, we're really actually coming in and helping, and this actually change happening. I think that's the biggest thing about Baltimore in the community. Like, sometimes people don't think people actually really want to help them, they might want to exploit them and stuff like that, and it's not like that. And I just think that that's a really good part about ParentChild Plus, because we actually are following through and we are actually making changes right in their face.
Can we give it up for that, y'all? Come on, one big clap in the building. I love this. Our time is almost up here. We're probably down to about 45 seconds. But Mother Teresa had this quote that I love so dearly. She said, "Alone I cannot change the world, but together we can change it together," right? And I believe that all of us in this room are agents of change. And as long as we put the work in, we can move forward. Can we clap it up again for these wonderful, come on, let's stand and clap it up for them. Ladies, I want to thank you for being a part of this panel so much. Want to get a picture? All right.